let's do mini orchard. And I'm just going to walk you through here first and we'll come back down. That is a hardy kiwi. I just got a pal for it, so hopefully this year it'll be happier, and if not this year, the next year. These are all peas, either sugar snap or snow that I planted, and this soil is very, it's just red clay, and so I've amended it with a lot of compost, and it's grown things. They've done okay, but hopefully this year will be better. Just the pea germination, I think, and growth so far makes me think that it is in fact improved. That's a rosemary. All of my rosemaries died in the big freeze. This guy here, peach tree, has had a lot of problems. It's been incredibly disease prone, and this year is no different. And I've only ever gotten one peach off of this tree. That was the first year I planted it, and I've had nothing but problems since. So I don't know if peaches are just, this is supposed to be a Canadian variety. I think it grows in Canada. It'd be okay here, but you can see I have peach leaf curl, and this is, I did spray this with a copper fungicide when it was dormant, so I was hoping that that would take care of it. But you can see there's more peach leaf curl happening, which is apparently caused by a fungus, and I am going to try and spray it again. See, there's really nice looking leaves there. And more importantly, because of when our frost happened, the last frost we had, which did get down to 26 degrees, and this was already blooming, so it dropped all of its bloom. So we're not going to get any peaches this year again anyway. That's the second year in a row that's happened. But yeah, so it might be getting another serious haircut, and we'll just hope that it does okay. This is our Honeycrisp apple, and it's leafed out real nicely, so it's got some growth happening there. It has not bloomed, and I think that, oh my gosh, my technical difficulties today are just off the hook. I don't know what's happening. So yeah, it bloomed, or it hasn't bloomed, excuse me. My other apple tree that I just bought is in bloom, so I'm hoping that it just hasn't bloomed yet, but the other one bloomed with the emergence of leaves, so I know this is the third year in a row it's just not going to even put on any flowers. I haven't seen any buds or anything, so I don't know, but we'll just give her some time. This in her year it's not. And this is my fig tree that did have a bunch of frost damage, and I did give it a late haircut because some of the frost damage was more extensive than I thought, and I maybe, like looking at it, some black tips there, maybe should even cut back farther. And figs, in my experience, are incredibly tough. We had one that we cut back almost entirely to the ground. Oh, what? Is somebody eating bark? You gotta be kidding me. Don't worry about slugs eating bark now. Anyway, you can cut them basically down to the ground and they will come back from that. And this one essentially did. It was killed back pretty much to the roots, and that was what came back last year. We didn't get very many figs, but you know, the crazy colds we've had. Hopefully this year it's more established and be okay. I got a truck to pass. This blackberry here, let's see, that is having some wild growth. I'm trying to get the variety because I don't remember. Natchez blackberry. It's another thornless one. So this is one stem I got last year, transplant. I got one berry off of it. It got broken, and then it threw out these 3 ginormous branches from that, and they actually went all the way down to the corner. I had to cut them back. But this is probably way more growth than I was supposed to let it have, but it does have a ton of blooms. So we'll just see what happens. We're gonna let that go. This is a pawpaw that is starting to leaf out. I only have the one I'm hoping that I can find another one close by. They are native. I know there's some in a neighborhood across the street, but I don't think that's close enough for pollination purposes. This is an elderberry. It seems to be hitting its stride. It's his third year in the ground too, I believe. And then these are all blackberries. So these are floricanes. I mean, it's their second year. So all of these branches shooting off should be the fruiting variety, which we're hoping. Oh, I see some little flowers forming. Sorry for my garden friend who's yelling at the squirrels. I'm trying to hurry up. Had so many problems just getting my little videos done today. Trying to document because things are changing very rapidly now. Remember where things are and what they're looking like, and if they have problems or if they don't, if they need to be moved, all that kind of stuff. So our blueberry, this is my original blueberry. I have no idea what variety it is. I think I got it from like an Aldi or something like that. So I probably didn't even have a variety. So it's just a blueberry. And this was the first one I put in. So it's been here probably 4 years at least now, I think. So it's definitely farther along than any of the other blueberries I have. But I have several varieties now. And this is the Blu-ray blueberry, I think. Looks like it's got some little flowers down there. And these two boys are Pink Lemonade. And they had just started to leaf out but not bloom when we had our last frost. So that might affect how much it flowers and fruits this year. We didn't get any last year because it was flowering when we had a late frost. So it dropped all its blooms. Got a couple. I think they're probably going to get some haircuts after this year, after the blooming's done, because they're getting a little wonky in their growth. I'm just I tend to let things go and do what they want to do and just cut off the dead stuff, but it's probably not ideal. And these are all, again, raspberries that are floricanes. I do have some primicanes popping up, you can see. Oh, and strawberries along the bottom. And this is almost entirely covered in strawberry plants, but a lot of them got killed back. I am hoping that mostly what got killed back were things that were basically done with this life anyways. But you see, got strawberries, but not flowers. So hopefully we'll start having some berries